All right, so we got this young buck saying he's gonna stay single till he. All right, let's get into it.
I'm staying single till I fucking die. It's too good. It's always too good to be true, bro. We've been talking every single day.
I get that feeling, bro. I get that
every single day. Every single day at work. At work, I'm talking to her on my fucking breaks. You feel me? Like I'm talking to her on her breaks. She FaceTiming me like every fucking hour.
Damn, bro, what happened? FaceTime on the breaks, bro. That's like, she giving that feeling like, shoot, boy, I like you.
Hour of the day, like she's like, there's no way nothing's going wrong, right? There's no way. There's no way.
And that's how they get you. They lure you in. You thinking, oh, we safe, we chilling. We're chilling in the shallow end. But then she's like, hey, come a little deeper. Hey, come. You know, she gives you some energy, you give it back, so you slowly getting deeper in the water. You know, there's a shoreline, the nice safe, and then there's those rafts, those boogies out there. And she's slowly tempting you. That's how they get you. They lure you out. And then when you're your most vulnerable, when you're at the deep end, comes
Hey, right? When it comes to my life, it's always too good to be true, right? Right? It's just me, right? So boom, today Tuesday, right? Look, it's a perfect time to go on a date because like it's matinees. You feel me? Because movies got $5 movies. So I'm like, okay, like this is a perfect day to go on a date with shorty.
All right, time out. Men, young men. Let me say this. The movies have been patched. We cannot go to the movies no more. Okay? I am tired of hearing this. Let's go to the movies. For a first date, that has been patched. Okay? It only works middle school, maybe high school. But females nowadays, when we grown and we work in the job, movies have been patched. We cannot go no more to the movies. Okay? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a dinner date unless they low-key a little gold digger, then they try and get a free meal. But movies have been patched. We gotta do something more. We gotta go to a bowling alley. Maybe walk around a nice festive park. Maybe, walk around the city center. If you live by a city, walk around the city center, get some nice food. Some food spots. Like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I know this bakery, blah, 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 blah. But we cannot be going to the movies no more. I'm sorry, I had to get on that rant.
Let me hit her up and see what the vibe is, right? So I call her. As soon as I call her, she's so excited to hear me, like, and she's like, babe, like, I've been waiting for your call all day. She's calling me babe and shit. She's been calling me babe for the past, like.
All right. Red flag, definite, just red flag, read it up. 2 weeks and he's calling you babe? If it's that easy for you to do it, she be doing this to everybody. Everybody's her baby. He's her baby. She's her baby. Your mama's her baby. What are we doing, man? See, them red flags have been trickling up already, right? You kind of messed up with the whole movie theater thing. All right, whatever. We slide back. But babe, already 2 weeks, babe. Come on, man. Hey, we gotta think up here more, man. We can't be lost in the sauce. We can't be lost in her good looks. Be like, damn, bro, you looking fine. Blah, blah, blah. She already called you babe, bro. You don't even know me. Golly, man. This is, I already know. I already have a feeling what kind of video this is gonna be. But let's hear him out.
Like 3-4 days. We only been talking for like 2 weeks. I thought that whole love at first sight. That, oh my God, I'm about to fucking crash out. Boom, I'm like, hey, the movie started at 12. I'm gonna pick you up at 11:30. Be ready by 11:30. She's like, you don't gotta worry about it, babe. I'm gonna be ready. You feel me? Like, and she doesn't really take long on her makeup anyway. She don't even need makeup because shorty is fine as fuck. But just to make sure, as soon.
This is a classic example of my boy's lost in the sauce. He got lost in them good looks, man. Oh, don't let a fine shoddy blind you from the obvious red flags, man. Don't let her do it, because guess what? The devil hides in the prettiest faces, man. All I'm gonna say.
As I'm done getting ready, I call her just to make sure she's ready. And I'm ready at by like 11:15. You feel me? So I call her at like 11:16, 17, whatever the fuck it was, right? It went straight to voicemail.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, her phone probably dead, right? It's dead, right? But it wasn't like straight to voicemail for real. It rang once and then it hung up.
I'm
It wasn't
I'm gonna talk.
Oh, sorry, thank you for calling. It wasn't it was thank you for it was one ring.
Oh.
But you know,
what she
I'm
doing
not
that
fucking
for?
crazy. So I ain't gonna overthink it, right? So I call a second time. It rang twice. Straight to voicemail. Yo, I'm like, I'm not stupid. You know, I'm not stupid. It's ringing twice. You know, she probably on the phone with her moms. You feel me?
Yeah,
Someone
smart.
probably died. Who fucking knows? You know,
okay.
a matinee movie with a nigga you just met 2 weeks ago.
All right. Maybe hit it with the text first. You know, maybe let's play style a little better. We probably go like you don't gotta hit it with the double phone call. Maybe that's not a bad move. Not a bad move. But how about we maybe go like hit the phone call? All right. Let's hit it with the text. Be like, hey, just making sure that you ready. Blah 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 blah. Give her about like 5-10 minutes to respond. Especially if you say I'm gonna pick you up at 10:30, then she needs to respond within the next 30 minutes. Me personally, I'd be texting her the day of, being like, hey, we still blah blah blah. But you know, your situation might be different. But I'm ranting.
So that you pretty much calling babe. It's not that important. It's not that important. It's not that important. So I wait till like 11:25. Shorty only live like 10 minutes.
Lost in your feelings, man.
So like,
I get it.
I wait till 11:25. So I call her again. She answer. I'm like,
Ooh.
yo, like, you good? Like, you sure? She's like, oh, my bad. I was in the shower. In the shower? You called me with your makeup full. Your makeup's full. You were in the shower, got out, dried, clothes on, makeup full. You know what? It's all good though. I'm not gonna overthink it.
Okay, hold up. Let me think about this. Called you full makeup. All right. She hops in the shower. Okay. And puts on more makeup? Something's not right. There's something. Yeah, you're on the something, buddy. You're on the something, man. Something ain't right.
Cause I'm trying to get to this movie before, niggas skip out on getting popcorn. Cause the lines be long for matinees. You feel me? $5 movies. Who the fuck not going to the movies on Tuesdays? If you're not, you're lame.
Oh, me? Man, fuck you. All right. Ain't no one going to the movies on a Tuesday, bro. We don't got time for that. That's working men out here, bro. We ain't got time for all that, bro. Shoot, I gotta wake up at 5:30 every day. I ain't got no time for no movies. Don't be calling me lame, bro. Man.
Lame as fuck. Save your money. I ain't gonna hold you. Man. I'm sad as hell, but my eyes look crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So I do the dash to her crib, you feel me? And like in perfect, Belizean fashion, she always looked fine as hell, bro. She had like this black tank, you feel me? Like I don't even know how to fucking call it. A crop tank thing, you feel me? Like perked up though. She had these jeans that were like low-rise jeans. So I seen like her V-line a little bit. I was like, ooh, you feel me? Okay. You know what? Let's focus on the task at hand. Shorty fine, but let's focus on the task at hand. As soon as she get in the car, I don't know if it's like my intuition, and I'm not fucking crazy. She was acting a little weird and standoffish. She was acting like a little like first date vibes. You know how like girls are on a first date with a guy that they don't really fuck with? I don't deal with that shit because I don't go out with girls that don't fuck with me. Yeah. So, but like the girls that be like, like that. She was acting like that.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I can understand why people giving up. Just from calling me babe to wanting to stay away? Like, what? Well, calling me babe. We talking for 2 weeks. You calling me babe. First date come by, you little Stone Cold Steve Austin type shit. Like, nah, man, we ain't doing that.
What the fuck going on, bro? I ain't gonna overthink it because like she's still fine as hell in my car about to go to the movie.
It's that lust, man. That lust gets you.
Broad daylight. Everybody can see
every time.
So I'm like, okay, cool, right? So anyways, I'm like, okay, like this shit breezy, right? Like, so we get to the movies, and you know, I'm seeing if she want popcorn, right? Shorty's like giving me hella attitude.
Oh,
like it's like a random. I'm catching up on these things, and it's like I know I'm not fucking crazy. She starts giving me attitude, right? Like, what makes you think I want popcorn?
What?
Bitch, what the fuck? You know what? Not Robert. She's not a beef.
Bitch, why you think I want popcorn? Motherfucker, we at the movies. Why the fuck don't you want popcorn? The fuck? Man, got me looking all crazy. Like every time I go to the movie theater, you know what I get? I get me a big tub of that beautifully popped popcorn. That big old tub. And guess what? It's a must have. That theater must have a butter station. And you must put all that butter on there. You just that buttery goodness. You get so much butter there. There's a bit of there's a layer like this thick of just pure butter. And also, if they got the salt, magnifico right there. Oh, bro, what? Man, this female pissing me off. I don't even know what she looked like, man.
Word. Women are not B-word. Anyways, I run up popcorn, so I got popcorn. If you don't want some of my popcorn, don't eat my fucking popcorn. Guess what the fuck she did? Ate some of my fucking popcorn.
That's crazy,
so shorty,
bro.
you wanted some fucking popcorn. But anyways, we're not gonna worry about that. So while we're in the movie, she's still being like standoffish. You feel me? Like she's still being like, like first date, don't touch me. The fuck are we doing, bro? I've been knocking those doonies down ever since I fucking met you. You let me hit second link. The fuck?
She let you hit and she gonna act like that? What? Alright. So the movies make sense. Now, you know what? My bad, brother. You know, I can admit when I'm wrong. My bad for judging you for the movies. I didn't know we had this lawyer. You being the duties down, man. She gonna act like that? Man, please, brother.
What are you doing? I digress. I'm a respectful guy. I don't really give a fuck. Anyways, the movie going on, you feel me? And honestly, the movie was mid. If you want to go see Black Phone, it's whatever. You feel me?
What?
It's just a
Black Phone.
I feel like it's a movie made for fucking teenagers. If you're a grown person, don't go see that fucking movie. So look, the movie ends, and you know your boy hungry. I'm a grown ass man. I gotta eat after a movie. You feel me? No one goes to the movies and don't get food after. You feel me? Especially if you didn't eat before. So I'm like, you want to go get some food? We right by PF Chang's. You want to go slide? She's like,
damn.
Of course. Like, I love the lettuce wraps.
PF Chang's, bro. PF Chang's. That ain't no cheap food, bro. That ain't no cheap food. Okay, man. It's got a little muddy, a little mud bun. Shoot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've never been to PF Chang's. And I'm Asian, and I still ain't be there. So, but I know it's expensive. That's why I stay away from there, bro. My cheap self, I don't be touching PF Chang's. That ain't for me.
No, you do. Who the fuck doesn't like PF Chang's lettuce wraps? Let's slide. But as soon as we go to PF Chang's, she goes to the bathroom. I'm like, you feel me? Cool, whatever. Shorty's in the bathroom for like an hour, gang.
An hour? What you doing in the bathroom? I ain't gonna lie. This reminds me of one time in college. At college, my freshman year, so this is like 4 years ago. There's this one girl I was with. You know, she like cheated on me. She essentially, you know, we were like low key dating, but not really. But we were. Blah blah blah. Finds out she cheating on me, but we had the same class together. All right, so this is where it gets fishy. We sat next to each other, had the same class. So after this whole incident happens, we talked. I was like, "Fuck you," blah blah blah. I was going crazy. I don't do that no more. You know, we don't need to be wasting our time on a cheetah. Don't need to be wasting your time on a cheetah. But we in class, right? She gets up to leave, right? So like this is I had that conversation with her on like a Saturday. We have class together on a Monday. So roll around Monday comes in. She comes in all dressed up. I'm like, okay, weird, but whatever, you know. And then she leaves. I'm like, all right, probably whatever. And then I was like, all right, she's probably going to like bathroom or something, right? 10 minutes go by, not there. 20 minutes go by, not there. 30 minutes go by. I'm like, girl, you missed half the class. What you doing? Like, what? 40 minutes go by. All right. Then like 40, 45, 46 minutes later, she comes back in smelling like a ball of perfume, bro. So she left class, walked her ass back to her dorm to put on hella perfume, trying to impress me, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know if I felt like validated, be like, yeah, you did all this shit to me and you still want me? I was like, this bitch crazy. Like I didn't know how to feel. All right. And yeah, but what is this female doing in the bathroom for an hour? I'm sorry, I ranted, but what is she doing?
Shorty's in the bathroom for like an hour. I had 2 margaritas and I had lettuce wraps by myself.
Oh, bro, that's kind of sad.
Why the fuck are you in the bathroom for an hour? Honestly, at this point, I'm not even hungry no more. The lettuce wraps did a good enough job. Shorty's still in the bathroom. I'm like, all right, waiter, bring the bill.
Bro, that's straight disrespectful.
Slide. Shorty can fucking walk home. Oh, bro, come with the bill. Mind you, bro, Shorty's still in the bathroom.
I respect
so I'm like,
that.
all right, it's none of my business, right?
Know your worth, King.
Bro, come with the bill. I put my card down. He come back with my card, said declined. I'm like, oh, this day can't get no fucking better. Bill was like $68.
That's crazy, bro. Damn. Wait, $68 for 2 margaritas and some lettuce wraps? What was that? So I like most restaurants, margaritas. You know, I go to a lot of Mexican spots. They about $10 a glass. So let's go. You know, maybe P.F. Chang's is like 12.5 because it's not Mexican. They probably don't got tequila. I don't know. But so let's say 12.5. So that is 12.5 times 2, $25. So $25 there. But 60? What the lettuce wraps were wait. Math's hard. Don't judge me. 35. So like 17 and a half. Let's see. 17 and a half? Damn. I mean, that's not bad, but damn. Crazy.
But I only had like $50 on my card. But I remembered I did some lawsuit claims on the Pay Me app. They sent the money to my PayPal. So I transferred it over to my card, gave him the card, and I'm still waiting on Shorty to get out the fucking bathroom. All this shit is happening while Shorty's in the fucking bathroom. You can't tell me this isn't divine timing. As soon as I pay the bill, Shorty comes walking out the bathroom like nothing ever happened. You were in the bathroom for an hour and a half.
Ooh.
Fuck you mean? Where were you, bro? You didn't even have that much popcorn. Your stomach was fucked up from what? At this point, I gotta stand up for myself. Like you feel me? Like
she got them bubble guts, man.
I'm
got them bubble
why was
guts.
you in the bathroom so long? She had the audacity to give me fucking attitude. You need to mind your business. Stay in your lane. Fuck my lane.
Ooh.
My lane? I've been inside of you. The middle of me pressing her, she gets a call on her phone. And she was like, oh, I need to go take this. I'm like, no, stand right here. You can take that shit in front of me. Because you not about to wait. No, your business is my fucking business now. I'm not.
All right, stand on business. Stand on business.
See the name on the iPhone screen, because the iPhone screen says the name and a picture. Who the fuck is Desmond? Desmond?
Crazy.
That's a nice fucking name, though.
Ain't no way this girl was in the bathroom for an hour and a half talking to other brothers. And she doing this wrong. Like, if you're gonna do that, like at least be in there for a little bit, talk to your side man. So like, I made this man, blah blah blah, take me on the date, and I'm about to go get a free lettuce wrap. You didn't even get the free lettuce wrap. You just wasted brother's time. Hour and a half. Oh man, she pissing me off, bro. Oh no. What are these females doing, man? They ain't even doing it right. At least if you're gonna waste my time, at least get some out of it. Like you got some buttery popcorn, a trashy movie. You didn't even get a lettuce wrap, margaritas, nothing. You just wasted your time, bro. What are we doing?
So she tried to walk out and talk to Desmond. I follow her outside to the parking lot, right? I'm like, yo, Desmond, I'm just letting you know, shorty tripping, bruh. She been fucking with me for the past 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, like, who the fuck is Desmond? Who is Desmond? She hangs up the phone.
That's crazy.
You really want to know? You really want to know who Desmond is?
Oh, that's her
Hell
man.
yeah, I want to know who Desmond is.
That's her man.
Shorty looked at me dead in my eyes and said, I'm sorry, but Desmond's my husband.
What? Husband? I'm gonna let y'all don't even want to know what's in my head right now. I'm gonna let this.
Only my life, right? My shit. So it turns out she's been married for 2 years. Her husband lives in Belize still, where she's from. I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
What?
I didn't want to hear anymore. I didn't want no apologies. She started crying and shit with the nigga still on the phone trying to talk to me. You know what I did? I got in my car.
She's
crying? Now I'm sitting in my car now. And P.F. Chang's is right there. This shit just fucking happened. I'm about to go home and roll the fattest J I've ever... Stay single, y'all. This shit is...
Bro, what does she look like, bro? Because this is crazy work, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is why young men don't want to date no more. Stories like this, things like this. I have a final story for y'all. So, this is also in college. Back in the day, you know. Yeah. I mean, not even that far back. It's only like 2 years ago. But I ended up taking this girl. You know, I met her at the party. We started yapping, blah, 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 blah. Got the gram, blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, you know, we were talking. I was like, hey, let's go for a little date. So we ended up going bowling, you know. Can't go to the movies, can't go on a date. First of all, I was dead broke. So yeah, I ain't spending no money. That bowling was free because my school and the bowling alley, every like Wednesday we get free bowling. All right. But you know, I accidentally took her on Valentine's Day. All right, so maybe you know me taking her on the date on Valentine's Day, maybe show some wrong intentions, okay? But I don't know. So we did that. We go bowling, right? Everything's going good. All right, we're bowling, we're talking. By the end of the day, we were talking more than we were bowling. All right, we have 2 hours to bowl. We bowled for like 40 minutes, and we were yapping for the rest of the time. We got like 1.5 games in. So 2 hours of bowling, 2 people only get 1.5 games. Because we were yapping. I think everything's good. We're chilling. I take her home. I'll be like, you know, I had fun, blah, 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 you know that. I got the kiss clothes, man. Yes. I was like, whoa, I still got it. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward. Okay, this was on a Wednesday. So Valentine's Day on a Wednesday. We're like still texting a little bit. I go to a party because we met at a party. My school's a bit smaller, so you know everyone who goes parties, we see the same motherfucker. We don't do all that, but you know we're doing that. I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. I see her, I'm like, hey, what's up? She's standoffish as fuck. She's like, hey, how you doing? And just like. I'm like, hey, yo, you know, talking. And she's like, oh, yeah, 1 sec. Or follow me. She hits the dash, bro. She goes through that crowd. It's nuts to butts in this house. There are like 150 people for a 6-man house. That's like not even like a good 6-man apartment. It's like this tiny house. Whatever. So I'm chilling. I'm sitting on the couch. And then I like slow-key spot her. Like she's actually pretty close to me. All I hear is, yeah, this guy took me out on a date. It was so trash. Yeah, he's like, oh, really? And then she was talking to a dude. Mind you, right? I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah, it was so trash. He took me bowling, and then, like, yeah, like, that was, like, the worst date I've ever had. I was like, girl, what? I thought we were having a good time. You seemed like we were having a good time. You seemed like you didn't want to leave my car. You seemed like you just wanted to talk more than we actually bowled. What is this? So I was mind fucked, right? I was drunk too. I was like, I wasn't blacking out yet, but I was pretty drunk. Next thing you know, and then she keeps talking shit. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, whatever. That night happened. There's another part to the story from that same night, but we ain't gonna get to it now. All right, but we chilling, we doing that. I'm chilling. All right, I'm expecting at least, a text back. She don't text me back for like a day. And next thing you know, I get a text pretending like everything's fine, bro. Once I saw that, I said, we done. I ain't got the heart to deal with this. And then these women, man, they be trifling, skyfling, big bass, eifling. Like, I don't know. But this is why young men don't want to date, because stories like this, we hear about this, we experience this. And the economy right now, I ain't got money to be doing all this. I'm glad that I got my girl when I got her, bro. Because the economy right now, I couldn't imagine. This whole inflation is crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed. J-ron out.
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless.